Hi everyone, my name is Mahinda. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do conditional formatting. For this exercise, I will be using the file called retail.xls. It is possible to apply different formatting to cells depending on the data you have. You could have values, you could have text, you could have date values, time values. You can compare it to values or the results of a formula, and once you've selected your cells, you can then decide what formatting should be applied to those cells depending on the results. This is called conditional formatting. What I'm going to do is highlight some cells. We would highlight B4 to M4. To apply conditional formatting, you need to go to the Home tab, Conditional Formatting. We want to choose the New rule, and we're going to choose the option Format only cells that contain. Now you've got here the cell value, you've got like between, greater than, less than, equal to, etc. But we are going to choose between. From here, we're going to choose less than or equal to. So if any values in here is less than or equals to exactly or below 1900, what are we going to do? We want to select some sort of formatting to be applied so this can stand out. First, select the Format button here. I can choose the font color. Here's everything about the font tab. Font tab here. I could choose a different color, make it red. I could also make it bold as well if I want to. I could also add a fill to the background. So if you click on the Fill tab, I will choose a lighter color of a red shade. You see this is the color that will be applied. You click OK and it will look something like this if the values are less than 1900. You need to click on OK and you can see any value in this range that was or is below 1900 has the formatting which you applied. I'm also going to do another formatting, and this time we're going to add another rule. So if the values from B4 to M4 are more than 250,025,000, what is going to happen? So again, you go to the Home tab, Conditional Formatting, and choose a new rule. Again, format only the cells that contain what? But this time we are looking for cells which have the value of greater than, only greater than, not equals to, so that's a different thing, of 25000. And then what do we want it to do? You can choose Format. Click on the Font tab, make it blue, change the color to blue, make this bold, and then change the color to blue. So I'm going to choose this quite a bright blue. Now do I want to add a background? Maybe not. Let's try another one. So let's choose a very light blue. That's the background color. You click on OK. And that's the font style and the color, what it would look like, and the emphasis I've applied to it. When I click OK, you would be able to see this. There we go. And you still have the values which are under 19,000, which are the first rule which is applied, and this is the second rule. We now want to do a formula. Format these cells if they have a formula with an average of something. So let's highlight these cells again. So B4 to M4. Use the conditional formatting. Have a rule, new rule. Format only the cells, these cells, that contain a value less than, and in here we want to enter a formula. So we do the average of B14 colon to M14. So when it finds the average of all these cells, it would apply this formatting. So we want to format and just apply yellow shading. So here's the fill tab for the fill. Just apply a yellow shading. Click OK. Click OK again. And there we have it. The average is these two. If you would like to delete the rules you've created, you have to go to conditional formatting and manage the rules. When you're creating these, you can also use this drop-down menu and choose highlights cell rules which are greater than, less than, between. But in this, you've got minimum options. We'll look at that in the next video, conditional formatting 2. So if you want to delete the rules, you go to manage rules, and you cannot see any ones except for the current selection. Because these cells are highlighted, you cannot see the rules we've applied. So if you tick this box and say everything which is in this worksheet, and you can see the different conditional formattings I have set up. If you feel you've made a mistake, you can click on the rule, and you can edit the rule, and you can say what it is that you wanted to change about this. It could be the range, it could be the calculation here, it could have been greater than, and you can change the format if that was not the right color. Once you're done, just click OK, OK. Okay, what we'd like to do is delete something. So we want to highlight that one and then select delete rule. So that was edit rule, delete the rule. Click OK when you're done, and anything that was in that category should not be bold anymore and blue. So all of that formatting has been removed. I hope this will help you with your conditional formatting.